So the Chiefs are bringing back a fan favorite and much needed piece along the defensive line at the perfect time, and here's why. Now, some context first. Yesterday, the Cincinnati Bengals, surprisingly to me at least because I don't really follow the team, released veteran defensive tackle Mike Pennel from their roster. Pennel has played for the Chiefs for several years throughout his career, but was surprisingly released during roster cutdowns by the Chiefs, didn't make the 53. He also didn't seem happy about that and signed elsewhere, and that ended up being with the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, come to find out, he had enough of that team and wanted out of there. This was confirmed by several radio hosts in the KC area yesterday, as well as Jordan Schultz a bit later when he shared that Pennel was traveling to Kansas City for a visit today after he requested and was granted his release from the Bengals. And while Andy Reid played coy during his presser earlier today, Mike Pennel's jersey was seen in his locker, and then Mike Pennel was spotted out there at practice today. He is officially signed to the Chiefs' 53-man roster, and to make room for him, they waived defensive end Malik Herring. He'll probably find his way back to the practice squad, but this is why the signing of Mike Pennel makes so much sense. The Chiefs were desperately thin at the defensive tackle spot after their second-round rookie Omar Norman-Lott tore his ACL against the Raiders. That, combined with Derek Nottie being very underwhelming since KC traded for him, more on Nottie in a second, that meant the Chiefs had to do something, especially considering the fact that their next 4 games, the Chiefs are going up against the Bills, Broncos, Colts, and Cowboys. You know what those 4 teams all have in common? They all have a running back that's top 4 in the NFL in rushing yards: Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, J.K. Dobbins, and Javonte Williams. Well, that's why Mike Pennel's return is literally at the perfect time. You're about to go up against 4 teams that run the ball very well, and Pennel is still playing at a pretty good level for being 34 years old as a run-stuffing nose tackle along the interior. In fact, Pennell's playing better than Derek Nottie by nearly every metric that you can use to measure a player's performance, from PFF's overall defensive grades, their run defensive grades, run stop win rate, and even pass rush win rate. This raises the floor of that room, of course, and so I'm glad Pennell's back. But to be clear, I still think the Chiefs need to make a move, a trade, most likely for a defensive lineman prior to the deadline, because that is arguably their weakest spot on both sides of the ball, an effective pass rush that can consistently get after the quarterback.